It's no coincidence that you found this message. You might think it's just another video scrolling past in your feed, just another voice trying to capture your attention. But something inside you already knows this is different. You can feel it, a subtle electricity in the air, a quiet urgency that's been building inside you for days, maybe even weeks. Your spirit has been restless. Your mind keeps revisiting the past, reliving old conversations, preparing for encounters that haven't even happened yet. That uneasy electric feeling, it's not anxiety. It's a divine signal, a whisper from the unseen, a sign that a breakthrough is near and that you, chosen one, are standing right at the edge of it. This is a sacred moment. You've arrived at a spiritual crossroads, a divinely timed intersection that was always meant to find you right now. Why? Because you are about to receive two life-altering messages. Not ordinary messages, these are spiritual keys. One will close the final chapter of your past for good. The other will unlock a future you've only dared to imagine. Your path has led you here to this very second for a reason. This is your preparation. Do not dismiss it. If your soul feels the truth in these words, then it's time to signal your readiness to the universe. Like this video, subscribe to the channel to stay aligned with your calling, and comment 77 below as a sacred affirmation that your spirit is open and willing to receive the transformation already unfolding. This message had to reach you today, to pull you from the weight of your own thoughts and lift you into a higher alignment with your purpose. Let this video play again after it ends. Put it on loop. Let it saturate your space and spirit, because by doing that, you're not just watching. You're answering a divine invitation. You're saying, I'm ready, I receive, and heaven is listening. Chapter 1, the silence that is about to break. The silence has been overwhelming, hasn't it? It's a specific kind of quiet, not peaceful or serene, but heavy, like the air before a thunderstorm. It's the silence of a phone that doesn't ring, an inbox that remains empty, and a doorway that no one walks through. You've been looking at your screen, waiting for a notification, a sign, any kind of signal from the outside world that you haven't been forgotten. This period of quiet has been a profound test. It has been designed to make you question everything, to make you doubt your worth, your path, your decisions. It's in this deafening silence that the voices of fear and insecurity grow the loudest. They whisper that you made a mistake, that you should have stayed where you were, that you are not capable of creating the life you desire. They tell you that you are alone in this. But this silence is not a punishment. For the chosen ones, silence is a sacred space. It is a divine pause, a cosmic intake of breath before the universe exhales a torrent of change into your life. It has been a necessary clearing. You had to be isolated for a moment so you could disconnect from the noise and static of the outside world, from the opinions and energies of others that were subtly influencing you and holding you back. You needed to sit with yourself, with your true desires, with the raw, unfiltered truth of your own soul. This period has forced you to rely on an inner strength you may not have known you possessed. It has compelled you to become your own source of validation, your own cheerleader, your own guide. It has been a crucible, a spiritual training ground. The universe needed to see if you would break under the pressure of seeming abandonment, allowing the void to consume you, or if you would use the solitude to forge an unbreakable, diamond-hard connection with your higher self. It was a test of faith in the unseen, a test of your ability to be your own light in the darkness, and you have passed. Test. The stillness is reaching its peak. The vacuum is complete. The reason it feels so intense right now is because the energy is coalescing. Everything is aligning for what comes next. This silence is the stretched string of a bow pulled back to its absolute limit, aimed directly at your destiny. The arrow is about to be released. This is the final moment before the first sound breaks the quiet, and it will be a sound you recognize, a sound that will send a jolt through your entire system. It will signal the end of the waiting period and the beginning of a rapid, almost dizzying sequence of events. You are not being forgotten. You are being prepared. You are not being ignored. You are being calibrated to a higher frequency. The quiet hum you've been feeling in your soul is about to become a symphony. Chapter 2. The first communication is a ghost from your past. The first message will arrive suddenly. It might be a text message late at night, an email with a familiar name in the subject line, or a direct message on a social media platform you rarely check. The name on the screen will make your heart skip a beat. It is a ghost from your past, a person or entity that represents a significant chapter you thought was closed. This is likely someone who profoundly underestimated you, dismissed you, or was the source of a deep wound to your confidence. It could be an ex-employer who made you feel small and replaceable, a business partner who betrayed your trust, or a family member who refused to see your light. It could even be a former lover who couldn't handle your power and tried to diminish it. The context of your departure from them was painful. You were made to feel that leaving was a mistake, that you were nothing without them. They created an illusion of dependency, making you believe that their validation was the source of your security. But you, as a chosen one, had a flicker of truth inside you that knew better. A small, resilient voice that whispered that you were meant for more. Walking away from that situation was one of the bravest acts of your life. It felt like stepping off a cliff without knowing if there was ground below. You chose the terrifying uncertainty of freedom over the soul-crushing certainty of confinement. And for a while, you may have looked back, wondering if you did the right thing, especially during the silence we just spoke of. This first communication is your definitive answer. It is the universe sending you undeniable proof that you made the right choice. The message itself may be disguised as an apology, an offer, or a casual, "How are you?" It might sound friendly, even remorseful. They might say they miss you, that things haven't been the same since you left, or that they want to reconnect. They may even present you with an opportunity, perhaps asking you to come back to a job or collaborate on a project. They will paint a picture of how things could be different this time. But you must understand the true nature of this communication. This is not about them, it is about you. Their world has likely crumbled or stagnated since you removed your energy from it. Chosen ones are energetic pillars. When you are part of an organization, a family, or a relationship, your light and energy sustain it, often without anyone realizing it. When you left, you took that pillar of light with you, and the structure they built around it has begun to weaken. They are not reaching out because they have suddenly realized your worth in a moment of enlightened self-reflection. They are reaching out because they feel the absence of your power, and they want it back. Chapter 3. Why they are reaching out now and what you must do. Understanding the timing of this first message is critical to your sovereignty. They are not contacting you by chance. They are contacting you now because your own energy is beginning to peak. In the silence, you have been cultivating your power, even if you weren't consciously aware of it. You have been healing, growing, and aligning with your true purpose. Your light, which they once tried to dim, is now becoming a brilliant beacon, and they can see it from a distance. Your impending success, your imminent breakthrough, has a unique energetic signature that they can feel, and it has triggered a panic response in them. They sense that you are about to ascend to a level that will put you forever beyond their reach, and this is their last-ditch effort to hook you back in. This communication is a cosmic test of your boundaries. It is the final exam of a lesson you have been learning your entire life, the lesson of self-worth. The universe is asking you, do you remember the pain? Do you remember the feeling of being small? Do you remember why you left? Will you fall for the illusion again, or will you stand in the power of your hard-won wisdom? Your response to this message must be rooted in cool, detached power, not emotional reaction. This is not the time for anger or for gloating. It is also not the time for pity or for offering a second chance. Your energy is a precious, non-renewable currency, and you can no longer afford to spend it on people and situations that do not yield a return of joy, growth, and respect. Engaging with them is like willingly wiring your life force to a machine that only produces smoke and static. It depletes your reserves for the real journey ahead. You must see this message not as an invitation to a conversation, but as a notification of closure. You can be polite, you can be brief, but you must be firm. Thank you for reaching out. I wish you well, but I have moved on. Or, in many cases, the most powerful response is no response at all. Your silence now will be different from the silence that was imposed upon you. This will be a silence of choice, a silence of power. It communicates everything that needs to be said. It says, I am no longer available for this dynamic. I no longer operate on that frequency. The price of admission to my life has gone up, and you cannot afford it. By refusing to engage, you are not being cruel. You are honoring yourself and your journey. You are closing that energetic loop for good. And in doing so, you are clearing the final obstacle from your path, making way for the second truly important communication that is waiting right behind it. Chapter 4. The second communication. The second communication arrives from an unexpected horizon. Almost immediately after you handle the first communication, the energy will shift dramatically. The air will feel lighter. A sense of peace and rightness will settle over you. This is the space you have just created. And into this clean, clear space, the second communication will arrive. This one will feel entirely different. It will not carry the heavy, draining energy of the past. Instead, it will feel like a spark of electricity. It will excite you, energize you, and fill you with a sense of possibility that you haven't felt in a long time. This communication will come from a direction you did not expect. It won't be from someone you've been pinning your hopes on or a place you've been desperately trying to get a response from. It will appear to come out of the blue, but of course it is not random at all. It is a divinely orchestrated appointment. This could manifest in several ways. It could be an email from a person you admire professionally, offering a collaboration or a mentorship opportunity that seems perfectly tailored to your unique skills. It could be a message from a new acquaintance that quickly deepens into a profound connection. A meeting of minds and souls that feels like you've known each other for lifetimes. For some of you chosen ones, this will be the beginning of a true soulmate connection. A message that initiates a conversation that will change the course of your romantic life forever. For others, it will be a business proposal, an invitation to join a project, or a piece of information that unlocks the next step of your career or creative calling. The key identifier of this second message is how it makes you feel. It will not ask you to compromise your vision. It will not require you to shrink yourself. On the contrary, it will demand your expansion. It will see your light and ask you to shine it brighter. It will recognize the very qualities that others in your past tried to suppress. When you read this message, you will feel a sense of course. It will feel like coming home. It will align so perfectly with the secret desires you've been holding in your heart that it will feel as though the universe read your journal. Pay attention to synchronicities surrounding its arrival. You might receive it at a numerically significant time like 111 or 222. The name of the person or company might have a special meaning to you. The subject of the message might be something you were just thinking or dreaming about. These are winks from the divine, confirming that this is the real thing. This is your path forward. Chapter 5. Recognizing the authentic path. Your past experiences have not been for nothing. Every betrayal, every disappointment, every moment of doubt has been part of a rigorous training program designed to sharpen your greatest tool, your intuition. Now you are being called to use it. Discerning between the manipulative energy of the first communication and the authentic energy of the second is the central task of this moment. The first message, the ghost from your past, came with conditions, spoken or unspoken. The condition was that you would have to return to a lesser version of yourself to make them comfortable. It was an offer rooted in their need, not your potential. It would have felt like putting on an old pair of shoes that are 2 sizes too small. You could force your foot in, but you wouldn't be able to walk, let alone run. The second communication is different. It is an invitation to step into shoes that are perfectly sized for the person you are becoming. They may feel intimidatingly large at first, but they are designed for your growth. This path will challenge you, yes, but it will be the challenge of expansion, not the struggle of confinement. The authentic path, signaled by this second message, will honor your independence. True divine partners, whether in business, creativity, or love, do not seek to possess you. They seek to co-create with you. They will respect your autonomy and celebrate your individual strengths. The opportunity will provide you with both freedom and support, a rare combination that is a hallmark of a divinely aligned situation. Ask yourself these questions when this message arrives. Does this make me feel expansive or contracted? Does it energize me or drain me? Does it see me for who I am now and who I'm becoming? Or does it want the person I used to be? Does it ask me to trust my own voice? Or does it ask me to defer to theirs? Your body, your infallible divine compass, will know the answer before your mind can even begin to rationalize. You will feel a palpable lightness in your chest, as if a weight you didn't know you were carrying has been lifted. You'll notice a quickening of your pulse, not from anxiety, but from pure and adulterated excitement. It's a physical hum of alignment. This is your soul's recognition of its own harmonic frequency. Trust that feeling above all else. It has been earned through fire. Your journey as a chosen one has been about learning to distinguish the echo from the voice, the illusion from the reality. This is your graduation ceremony. The second communication is not just an opportunity. It is a reflection of the work you have done on yourself. You have raised your vibration, and now you have attracted an opportunity that matches it. Chapter 6. The ripple effect on those around you. As you accept the second communication and begin to walk this new, authentic path, you must be prepared for the ripple effect it will have on your entire life. Stepping into your power as a chosen one is not a quiet, private event. It is a seismic shift that will reorganize your reality. The first thing you will notice is that some people will begin to fall away. These are the individuals who were comfortable with the old you, the you that played small, the you that dimmed your light to fit in, the you that was a supporting character in their story. Your new frequency will be uncomfortable for them. Your newfound confidence and clarity will feel like a judgment on their own stagnation. They may not understand your new direction. They may try to pull you back with passive aggression, concerned trolling. Are you sure this is a good idea? Or outright criticism. Do not engage. Do not try to justify your path to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. Their departure from your life is not a loss. It is a necessary clearing. You are making space. Simultaneously, as if by magic, new people will begin to appear. You will attract your soul tribe. These are individuals who are operating on the same high frequency. The connection with them will be instant and effortless. They will see your light and not be intimidated by it. They will be inspired by it. They will celebrate your wins, understand your vision, and offer support without trying to control you. These connections will feel profoundly nourishing, a stark contrast to the draining relationships of your past. These are your true peers, your fellow chosen ones who have also been doing their own work in the silence. Your entire environment will begin to reflect your internal shift. Opportunities will begin to flow to you with greater ease. Synchronicities will become so frequent, they'll feel like second nature. You'll find yourself at the right place, at the right time, meeting the right people, receiving the right insights, as if the entire universe is orchestrating miracles around you, because that's exactly what's happening. The universe is rearranging itself to match the frequency of the empowered version of you. And while this shift is divine, it can also feel disorienting. There may be moments of loneliness as the old fades before the new fully takes form. But don't let this fool you. This is not loss. This is the sacred shedding of outdated skins. You are outgrowing a life that could no longer contain your spirit. And what's emerging is magnificent, necessary, and divinely timed. You're not just building a new life. You are becoming a lighthouse, a beacon for others still lost in the storm. Chapter 7. This is not the end. It's the true beginning. Do not mistake these two upcoming communications as your final destination. They are not a conclusion. They are an activation. The silence you endured, the tests you faced, the glimpse of a new path, none of that was the finish line. This is the starting gate. You've just been handed the keys to the vehicle and the map for the road ahead. Everything before this moment was preparation. It was training. It was your soul's initiation. Now your true mission as a chosen one begins. And yes, challenges will arise, but not the kind you're used to. These will be the challenges of growth, the stretch of a leader, the responsibility of a visionary, the decisions of a creator. You will be called to hold your vision even when it's not yet visible. Manage your expanding energy without burning out. Lead with integrity, even when no one's watching. And most of all, trust your intuition as the stakes rise higher. Because now you've been activated. That sleeping purpose within you, it's wide awake. It's pulsing. It's ready to be expressed. The messages you are about to receive, they are not the reward. They are the spark, the divine push that launches you onto the next phase of your destiny. The story is just getting interesting, and you are not a side character, you are the main character. This is your pivotal moment, your soul's true inauguration. The moment you say yes, not just in theory but in action, to the calling that's been echoing inside you all along. The universe is not only watching, it is conspiring in your favor. Every tool, every resource, every person you need is being aligned behind the scenes. But the first step, that's yours to take. Make the move. Answer the call, speak the truth, shine the light that only you can shine. The silence has ended. The past is sealed. The road ahead is open and alive with possibility. Your journey is no longer a waiting game. It's happening now, in real time. Be awake. Be aware, because the next chapter, it's not written in these words. It's yours to live.